Well, here we are, everybody. We have something different today. And as you know, unfortunately, when it comes to these particular groups, I don't have good luck with them not getting blocked. So we're doing a little bit of a different formula today. But as you know, I am a huge supporter of many groups in the Filipino space. I think that they have brought some of the most unique and refreshing music that we've ever had on the channel. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We all know SB19. We all know how much of a support that I try to be with SB19 as much as I possibly am allowed to do. So today, they have, we are going to be doing a group that they produced, which is a girl group called, I think it's going to be called Xonara. And we are going to check out their new song called Tavi. And yeah, so this is SB19's girl group that they are producing, and they are part of the label that they made. So let's check it out. Haha. Nice. Old school. Oh, is it? Ooh! Wow! Oof. Wow. Okay. Whoo-wee. Now, do we do this like we do other debuts? Do we do this like we do other debuts? I think that's a fair question to ask. Okay, let's bring up the tier list, shall we? So I don't actually have a tier list, but like F is failed, like missed the mark. C, middle of the pack. B, we're getting there. A, exceeds expectation. S is like revolutionary. For me personally, as I sit here and think about this, I feel like that this is kind of where we discuss more or less one of the things that I think is the strength and a little bit of maybe something that was probably used to help ease them into debut, which is still not a bad thing. The first question that comes to my mind when I listen to this is, why fix what's not broken? And that to me is that this sounds a little bit like something SB19 would write. I think that this is a really solid use of a debut song. I feel like that's the good part. Like, why would you fix what basically is perfection? You have these beautiful vocals, then you have like some of those dark, kind of like grittier rap, sections. And actually, we're right here, so let's just play it. And like, it's a nice melding because you get like some of like that softness and you get some of this like feminine energy that also still feels like SB19. So it's a really nice mix of like kind of what I was hoping for. Then we get the rap section. This sounds like Ken. See, like, it's just a nice mix of all that. So when I listened to this song, that was the first thing that came to my mind is, why fix what's not broken? The second thing is, I immediately felt like I always like to put it into a range. I am a hard A+, but I lean I could be, kind of talked into being an A, or you could maybe, if you have a strong enough, reasoning, maybe S, but I would say my range is A+, strong A+, weak in the A. I think that the one thing that I just want to kind of see in the future is, this is kind of typical. Okay. This is something that just kind of happens with many, I'd say just kind of like pop groups and just kind of like hybrid groups that have like pop and hip hop into it, is that the first little bit they'll rely on kind of a concept before their personalities really start coming out. Now, this is fierce. They are very fierce, and there was like quite a bit of personality. But I think once they start getting comfortable and we start to know who they are, what we see, and like as they start to develop their own styles and vibes and understandings, I do think that this group could absolutely wreak havoc. I think this is probably, and somebody that I feel like will very much further Filipino music. I think this is a very, very solid group, and I think this is a very solid debut. So that's me personally. I think this is 100% A plus, leaning like A, strong A plus. So let me know what y'all think, and what would you give them? We'll talk about this in the discussions down below. Thank you, and goodbye.